Hello Aquarius, welcome back. This is your monthly reading for May 2025. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your main messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Aquarius, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Also, Aquarius, remember, the 2025 yearly readings are available, so if you'd like to know what's happening for you for the rest of 2025, make sure to check out that video. Aquarius, we are going to have a look at any messages that come through for you. Then we'll have a look at money and finances, love and relationships, health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for May 2025. Aquarius. Show me the messages for Aquarius, May 2025. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at these messages. Aquarius, I feel that there could be something with changes, something with some major changes in May. I feel these major changes could feel overwhelming. There could be something that feels too much, something that feels overwhelming. It feels like it's too much. It could have to do with something with organization, unorganization. For some of you, Aquarius, this could be your place of employment. There could be some major changes happening at the place that you work, and this could be specifically related to somebody, for example, a manager, a supervisor, somebody in a higher position. Aquarius, for some of you, I feel some of these changes, this could be somebody that could be offering you something. If this has to do with your place of employment, this could be some manager, some higher up, some manager, some supervisor, for example, that could be offering you more responsibility. They could be offering you a different position, some kind of position with more responsibility. They could be offering you more work, but I feel they're offering you something in which you may be a little bit hesitant to take this new assignment or to take this responsibility for the reason that it feels too much. This could be a heavy workload, Aquarius. For some of you, you may be dealing with a heavy workload at your company, at the place that you work, or in some kind of organization. And I'm picking up something with upper management, some kind of traditional role, some kind of traditional position in which somebody could be offering you more work, more responsibility. Aquarius, this could also be more money. This could be a position in which you may be making more money, but it's something that you may be a little bit hesitant on accepting. You may be a little skeptical for the reason that it could feel like a lot. But Aquarius, should you decide to accept it, even though it feels too much, I feel there's some kind of second wind here. There's something that even though you feel tired, even though you feel worn out, you're ready to keep going. So some of these changes specifically could have to do with this, could have to do with a heavier workload in May. Your boss or manager might be offering you more work. They could be offering you more money for more responsibility. So you may be compensated for this extra workload, but something that you may be a little bit hesitant. You may feel a little bit skeptical about accepting this or taking on more responsibility. But I feel you have this energy to keep going if you need to keep going. So some of these changes have to do with this if you're in this situation, Aquarius. And I do want to say that it's going to put you in a position, should you take this extra workload, even if it is for extra money, should you take this on, I feel there's some kind of rest and recuperation that's going to be needed towards the end of the month, especially because I feel this could be something that wears you out, Aquarius, wears you out to the point that you need some kind of rest, you need some kind of recuperation. Aquarius, for some of you, I'm also picking up something. This could be more work in the sense that you may be in charge of people. You may be in charge of some department. You may be in charge of people. You may have to take on more responsibility that has to deal with dealing with people. Aquarius, for some of you, if you're not dealing with a work situation, this could be taking on more responsibility in another situation. For some of you, this could be a situation which you're taking on more tasks at home. You may have a lot at home that you have to deal with. It could feel overwhelming. There could be some major changes here in May that have to do with taking on a heavier workload, whether it's in a job, in a place of employment, or in a home situation. Aquarius, for some of you, this could be with you and your partner. For example, you may be taking on a heavier workload in the house or at home or with chores or having to run extra errands. But something in which you may have to take some kind of rest or recuperation, especially towards the end of the month, to be able to regain your strength. Because I feel May is going to be a heavier workload in general in whatever it is that you're doing. Let's go ahead and check your money and finances. Money and finances, Aquarius, there's something that financially, your situation could be a little upside down in May. It could be a little upside down. It could be a little stuck. Financially, you may be stuck. So in May, for example, Aquarius, you may need to take on some more responsibility or a heavier workload, especially if that workload is giving some kind of compensation, especially if there's extra debts that you may need to pay in May, for example. But financially, it could be a little bit stagnant. It could be a little bit stuck. Try to see things in a different way. And Aquarius, I'm also feeling in May, if you're trying to do anything financially, to do things in a more traditional way. Don't take any risks. Try to do things as you've always done them. For example, if you have the possibility, if you need more money in May and your boss is offering you the possibility to work more hours, for example, paying overtime, to take this more traditional route. To do things in May that have been tried and tested. Aquarius. Love and relationships. Love and relationships, Aquarius. I feel this is going to be a heavy month for you. Not only work-wise, but also relationship-wise. Aquarius, again, for some of you, in love, you may be dealing with a partner that may be asking you to do a lot more this month. They may have more errands or more chores that need to be done, more domestic work around the house. But I feel it's a month in which they're going to be giving a lot more responsibility to you. Again, this could be responsibility at home, If you're dealing with kids, this could be responsibility dealing with the kids. So I feel love and relationships, Aquarius, also in your work relationships. Again, there could be a boss, a higher up, a supervisor. This may even be a coworker for some of you, a coworker that could be in a little bit higher position than you, that may have work to give you, but something in which there's going to be more work for you in May. And some of these relationships could feel strained. They could feel overwhelming. So in love and relationships, a lot more work in general needs to be done or is going to be done regarding relationships in May, to the point that it's going to feel heavy. It's going to feel a little bit burdensome, dealing with all the things that are being doled out to you in May. Health. Okay, health-wise, Aquarius, try to get some time on your own if you can. Even coming back here towards the end of the month, it's going to be necessary to get some kind of rest towards the end of the month. So health-wise, try to get some time on your own. Try to get some independence. I feel there's going to be a heavy workload, whatever it is that you're doing this month, and it's going to be important for you to get some time on your own. And Aquarius, if you're dealing with something medical, I'm feeling to take some kind of traditional route. Go with some kind of traditional route, some kind of traditional medicine, to stick with what you know in May, health-wise, Aquarius. Let's check obstacle, block, or challenge. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Aquarius, something new. So the challenge is something new. Again, coming back here, try to take some kind of traditional approach to doing things. Finances could be stagnant. There could be something going on with leaving things how they are in May, doing something traditional, doing things as you've always done them. There's some kind of challenge around something new. This could have to do with these changes that are coming in. The change in that your workload is increasing, no matter what it is that you're doing, if it's at home, if it's at the workplace, if it's in a relationship, but some kind of workload is increasing. Somebody's giving you more responsibility. They're doling more work out to you. They're delegating something to you. And so this change or these changes have to do with some challenge around something new. And so there's some kind of obstacle or some kind of block here with something new in May that could have to do with these changes, which could feel overwhelming. Let's check your overall message. Interesting. Aquarius, you have choices. So there is the possibility of having some choice here in May. Aquarius, coming back here, if somebody's offering you more work, you have the choice. You can say yes, you can say no. Some of this overwhelming energy, if it feels that it's too much, you may have to say no in some situation. You may have to put up some kind of barrier, some kind of wall against accepting every single thing that's coming your way. So if there's something that feels too much, remember in the month of May, you have choices. There's some challenge around something new. If there's a lot of work coming your way, a lot of responsibility coming your way, remember you have some kind of say if you want to accept this or not. Should you decide to accept this, whatever these things are, this could possibly feel overwhelming. It could be some kind of extra tension, extra responsibility, extra burden on you in terms of relationships in general, in terms of workload, possibly in terms of money and finances, a situation that could be stagnant. But remember, overall in May, you're going to have choices. Should you accept whatever is coming towards you or not this month, Aquarius? So those are your messages for May 2025. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.